The 2025 Trident II D5 missile, tailored for a channel named Car Update, which likely focuses on vehicles, tech, and related engineering marvels. The tone remains informative and engaging to align with the general audience, even though the topic deviates slightly from automotive content. The 2025 Trident II D5 missile isn't your average piece of military tech. This submarine-launched ballistic missile, often just called the Trident D5, has been around for decades, but in 2025, it represents more than just a Cold War relic. It's the pinnacle of undersea deterrence, a weapon system that defines global strategic balance even in the age of hypersonic weapons and night warfare. But why is a car-focused channel talking about it? Because when you dig into the engineering, logistics, propulsion, and guidance systems involved, it's clear, this is a machine worth understanding, just like any next-gen hypercar or space-capable jet. So let's dive into what makes the 2025 Trident II D5 such an engineering marvel. First, it's important to understand what this missile is and where it's launched from. The D5 is deployed from Ohio-class and Columbia-class submarines operated by the U.S. Navy. Each missile is over 44 feet long and weighs around 130,000 pounds. It's powered by a three-stage solid-fuel rocket motor and can carry multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles or MIRVs. That means one missile can launch and split into multiple warheads, each hitting a separate target. Precision, efficiency, and devastating capability packed into one vehicle. The 2025 iteration of Trident II isn't brand new in the sense of being a completely redesigned system, but it includes a suite of modern upgrades. These include improved guidance systems, enhanced countermeasure resistance, and improved warhead reentry vehicle designs. The navigation system has transitioned more towards celestial and inertial navigation paired with GPS integration for redundancy and precision. You know how modern cars can drive themselves using GPS, cameras, and radar? Think of the Trident's navigation system as the extreme military version of that, only it's doing it at Mach 24, in space, targeting within meters from over 7,000 miles away. Let's talk propulsion. Solid rocket motors aren't uncommon in automotive history. We've seen rocket dragsters, missile-powered concepts, and of course, jet engines in land speed record cars. But the Trident II D5's propulsion system is all about controlled power. Its first stage lifts it out of the submarine launch tube underwater using gas pressure, then it ignites in air, not damaging the sub but propelling the missile to supersonic speeds in seconds. Each of the three stages then fires sequentially, each stage shedding its casing to reduce weight and maximize range. The whole system is compact, reliable, and incredibly consistent. That's how it can hit a target over 7,500 miles away, from underwater, without error. Now let's bring in some car-related engineering comparison. Think about how traction control, stability systems, and adaptive cruise control all require coordination between sensors, real-time processing, and mechanical execution. Trident takes this to the extreme. Its guidance system reads gravitational anomalies, star patterns, and onboard gyroscopes to adjust trajectory continuously. It's effectively doing thousands of real-time calculations every second while flying through space. No driver, no margin for error, just precision code and hardened systems designed to operate even if half the globe goes dark. In 2025, Trident II D5 is also part of what's known as the nuclear triad, land, air, and sea-based nuclear deterrence. But the sea leg, where Trident lives, is the most survivable. Submarines carrying these missiles are almost undetectable. Ohio-class submarines have been upgraded to extend their life, and Columbia-class boats are set to replace them. These new subs are electric drive, low noise, and fully digital, offering a modern platform for a still deadly missile. That brings us to an interesting intersection between silent running subs and devs. Both rely on electric drives for quiet operation. The subs need it for stealth, EVs need it for comfort and efficiency. Similar challenges, different stakes. Another cool element is the design tolerance and reliability. The Trident II D5 has had over 190 test launches with a remarkable success rate. That's unheard of in any complex mechanical system. Car companies spend billions to achieve just a fraction of that kind of reliability in everyday road use. And here we have a missile that must function perfectly after potentially sitting unused in a sub for years, enduring the harsh ocean environment, and then deploying on a moment's notice. It's cryogenically shielded, sealed, and monitored constantly for signs of wear or failure, all managed remotely. It's the ultimate in military-grade maintenance and predictive analytics. Let's also touch on safety. You might think of a nuclear missile as the opposite of safe, but in fact, these systems are built with numerous safeguards to prevent accidental launch or detonation. Trident missiles require multiple levels of authentication and coordination between submarines, command centers, and satellites. Just like how modern cars have fail-safes to prevent unintentional acceleration or oversteer, these missiles have built-in abort mechanisms, range safety features, and tamper-proof systems. Economically, the Trident program has been controversial. Each missile costs tens of millions of dollars, not including the submarine itself or the nuclear warheads. But viewed as a deterrent, it's less about use and more about presence. Like concept cars that are never meant to be driven but symbolize innovation, Trident's purpose is to exist and to signal capability to would-be adversaries. In 2025, with rising global tensions, evolving threats from hypersonic missiles, and cyber warfare, the Trident II D5 remains a linchpin in U.S. defense policy. But it's also a technological symbol. The blend of propulsion, navigation, mechanical reliability, and strategic foresight makes it one of the most advanced machines humans have ever built. Whether you're into cars, jets, or missiles, the principles are often the same: power, control, reliability, and precision. It might be a far cry from the EVs, supercars, and tech-packed SUVs we usually cover, but there's something compelling about the engineering behind a system like Trident. When you strip away the politics, the weapon becomes a masterclass in design. It's got rocket science, real-world application, and decades of refinement behind it. That's what makes it worthy of attention even on a channel about cars. Thanks for sticking with us on this deep dive into a different kind of machine. If you found this breakdown of the 2025 Trident II D5 missile interesting, drop a comment below and let us know what other non-car tech you'd like to see analyzed next. Maybe we'll break down fighter jets, tanks, or hyperloop pods next time. Until then, stay curious and keep your engines or reactors running smooth.